And this is the pre-match show, England versus Finland, Nations League Group B, second game of the group. Before we get into tonight's show, we'll go through the usuals. So if you do like to smash the like, it does help the channel up the search, and it means new viewers find it more easily, so do smash the like. Thank you very much. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come out this great community. Also, hit the bell notification. That tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. Of course, you can be clicking that you click on the join button. And also, if you want to make a donation, do that in chat, clicking on the $sign as well. So, tonight we are playing Finland. And look, the first half against Ireland was a great display. Second half, not looked like some players went back to the Southgate way. And speaking of Southgate, apparently he's not a happy man. He's apparently miffed and very unhappy with Anthony Gordon whilst the pair were at Euro 24. It's being claimed by the Express. Apparently Southgate was reportedly not happy that Gordon crashed his bike, leaving him with a nasty gash on his chin, and that he went on head over heels because he was using his mobile phone at the time of the accident because he was trying to video. But he's also miffed by how Gordon has now hinted that the three lines would become unpredictable and needed him to add to the front line for the spark. So, as Anthony Gordon said ahead of Euro 2024, he says, look, I'm an absolute nightmare of anyone to play against. I'm always trying to put people on the back foot, and I think I add a different element to the team. I think it's my direct style that brings a sense of unpredictability. I draw a lot of fouls. I can put teams on the back foot. That's how I play football. That works for me. That's the way I feel best playing. I know how hard I am to play against. I can feel it. I know they don't like playing against me, and I'm going to carry on doing it. But look, good riddance to Southgate as far as I'm concerned. If that's the way he is, if that's how he wants to act on Southgate, then he can be as miffed as he wants, because Anthony Gordon's just exactly exposed him. Andrew's in the comment there and says thumbs up. Thank you very much, Andrew. Boo, Southgate, the gallant of management, says Bia. Absolutely, Bia. I mean, look, Anthony Gordon was right. If he had played in that Euros, we could have done a lot better against Spain in that final. That is why I said, as soon as it went to 1-1, we should have just threw a whole load of attacking players on and went for it. But we didn't. So Southgate is history. And look, good riddance now. We've got the interim manager at the moment, who is Lee Carsley. And look, the main thing now is to get out of this Nation League's Group B and get back to Group A where we should be. Let's be honest. Gareth Who says, Andrew, absolutely Andrew. But at Wembley tonight, before tonight's game, there's going to be a special tribute tonight to this man, Sven-Göran Eriksson. Yes, he passed away a few weeks ago, and look, it's only fitting that they'll have some sort of tribute for Sven tonight, and I say absolutely 100%. A good manager for England, and we just wait and see what their tribute for Sven is. Also tonight, if Harry Kane starts as predicting, then he will win his 100th cap for England tonight. So Harry Kane's in line to win his 100th cap for the Three Lions tonight. I expect Gordon starts as well tonight. Well, I hope he does. We're just waiting for the team news. That should be out at around about 7:15. One thing we have heard is apparently, and this is Newcastle United related news, not England news, that apparently the differences now between Eddie Howe and Paul Mitchell have been sorted, and they're just going to knuckle down for the season. that's going to be interesting to see how that develops over the season. But it also depends how long Eddie Howe's going to be at Newcastle. How long will Eddie Howe stay? Will he be here next season, Eddie Howe? That's the difference. But apparently the plans are now being made for the January window. So, again, we just have to wait and see what happens in the January window. So that's one to savour and look forward to. But for the here and now, it is England tonight, and they play Finland. And look, let's be honest, Greece beat Finland 3-0 on Saturday. We could have turned Ireland over by more than 2-0 if we're honest. And we should have turned Ireland over more than 2-0. But I want to give a shout out to one of our players who was playing for England under 21s last night against Austria, and was involved heavily for England last night. And he played really, really well, getting 2 assists for the Young Lions, and that is Lewis Hall. Yeah, well done, Lewis Hall, on your player of the match, or Young Lion of the match, and well deserved. And won't be long before Lewis Hall's in the full setup anyway, let's be honest. And it'll be great to have 2 England fullbacks if they're both from Newcastle, innit? Will Livramento get some sort of run out tonight? I hope so. I'd like to see him get a run out tonight. I think Trent Alexander will start, but maybe it depends on how the match is going. If we're comfortably ahead, maybe he might make them changes. So we shall see what Lee Carsley does tonight. I was gutted Bruce went to Blackpool. I was hoping he could be England boss. Well, you know, safe bet, it'll be Gui and Alanga in Jan. Gui, I don't know. I'm not sure, Andrew. I doubt we'll deal with Palace. I hope not. Alessandro, hi mate. He says perhaps he would be better off with Gareth Emery. The beat of his drum is more consistent. Yeah, who knows? Who knows, Alessandro? Who knows? But I mean, look, if we can play well tonight, and if we can play like we did start on Saturday, but if we can keep this up in the second half as well, we could run riot here tonight. We could absolutely take Finland apart. You know, especially Anthony Gordon going at them as well. And look, it promises to be, I think it's going to be an exciting game tonight. And let's hope it is an exciting game. Let's hope there's plenty of goals in this game, because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want to be entertained. The England fans want to be entertained. We don't want to be getting goals and then sitting back like we did in the Euros. And we've done it time and time again under Southgate. We've done it in the first World Cup he took us to in 2018. We went 1-0 up against Croatia. We sat back. Croatia won it. And we ended up getting hammered off Belgium in a nothing game for the third place playoff. You know, we should have been in that final against France in that World Cup. You know, and we must be one of the teams who's getting to 2 Euro finals consecutively and lost both, you know. It's just, it really is, it's just beggars belief. So we will see when the team news comes out, and that's hopefully in the next 7-8 minutes time, and see who Lee Carsley has got in his starting 11 tonight. See if he changes things up. I'm not sure if he'll change things up or not, but it'll be interesting to see if he will. In fact, the lineup's out now, so here we go. Okay, so in goal is Jordan Pickford. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Rico Lewis left back, with John Stones and Henry Konsa in the centre of defence. Declan Rice in the midfield, alongside Angel Gomez, who's playing tonight, and Bukayo Saka and Anthony Gordon. Jack Grealish playing in that number 10 role, and Harry Kane as well up front and captain. On the bench, it is Maguire, Gallagher, Livramento, Henderson, Colville, Gui, Gibbs-White, Mainu, Bowen, Eze, Pope, and Madueke. So, yeah, I think that's a good lineup. That is a really good attacking lineup. And even Gordon's still back in the squad as well. because we know Gordon's one of Carsley's favourite players anyway. So I like that team tonight. I'll put that team news up on screen in just one moment. But I really do like that team tonight. That's an attacking team. That's a team that can go out there and win. So there's the team news on screen there, and picture is Harry Kane because he is the Centurion tonight with 100 caps. And I think it's gone down well in the Twitter chat as well because everybody's saying yes. It is nice to see Angel Gomez starting as well because I think he's quite a good young player and, you know, one that I wouldn't mind Newcastle looking at, to be honest. But I can't see Lille letting him go anytime soon. I'll see if I can find the Finland team. And we'll see. We'll see what their lineup is tonight. He has their lineup against England. It's a bit strange, this lineup, so. Right, okay. They don't put players on. They just put right, okay, so this is the lineup for Finland tonight. In goal, Lukas Hradecki, the captain. Then they've got Matti Peltola, Robert Ivanov, Arttu Hoskinen, number 6, Glenn Kamara, Fredrik Jensen. Now, he has one player that we are all familiar with, and we all know this player quite well. 34-year-old Timo Pukki. You know, we remember when he scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. Rasmus Schuller, Adam Stahl, Topi Keskinen, and Jerry Uronen. The substitutes is Jesse Gironin, Sinisalo, Vaisanen, Antman, Lod, Tenno, Nasia, Galvez, Coleman, Pohjanpalo, Walter, and Niskanen. That is the Finnish lineup. I'll put their team on the screen, but as I say, this is a strange way to announce your lineup. But obviously, if you're Finnish, you would certainly know your players, that's for sure. So let's pop the Finnish team on there. But I'm sorry, there's no names attached to this. Look, there you go. That's how they announce it. And the names underneath as the substitutes. So yeah, so it's a bit of a strange one that. Sorry, no, that's their team news there. But they don't put the subs on there. They just have the first team players on there. So a bit of a strange way to announce the. Right, let's get into some comments. Mason said I can't get over Gallant. Well, look, Mason, I don't know Mason. I really don't know. And I can't understand why this man is even pretending he can sing. Because we know he can't sing. That's the thing. He can't sing. Look, Paul, look, as nice a guy you are, and I know you put yourself out there singing and your guitar. But honestly, as Paul, and I echo what Paul from Tune Review says, you need a vocalist. Go and get a vocalist, mate. Because you can't sing. You can't sing. Sorry. Not being harsh. He lost to Belgium twice in that tournament, proving he couldn't manage against good opponents. Absolutely, yeah. He couldn't. Not at all. Julie says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're well. Is that who it is in the video, Mason? I thought it was Eric Clapton. That butchy comment. Kane needs to stop going deep. Yeah, I think the problem is, with England is, on Saturday, in that second half against Ireland, a lot of the players seem to go back to the Southgate way of playing. and forgetting that they're actually playing for a different manager in Lee Carsley. So yeah, I agree, Julie. He's got to stop going too deep. Hope this is Kane's last match, says Beer. I doubt it, Beer. Pookie from Norwich, cool. Well, he's not at Norwich no more. He's at Minnesota United now. Vocalist needs a lobotomy. But yeah, look, as I see on the subject of England tonight, I just want to see it's at Wembley, it's at home. I want to see us attacking them, going for it. You know, go a couple of goals up early and just continue to attack them. Don't let up. Just keep going. Because at the end of the day, goal difference could come down to this. Technically, in this group, we should be beating every team in this group. No disrespect to any of the teams, but we should be beating them. But that's the thing. We should be beating them. Teams like Greece, we should be taking them apart as well. Now, they've got Republic of Ireland tonight. That would be good if that ended a draw, actually, to be fair. I mean, look, at the moment in the FIFA World Rankings, England are fourth best team. They've gone up one place. They've gone above Brazil. Belgium have dropped down to sixth. Argentina are top. France second. Spain third. Italy are in 10th. And if we look to see where Finland is, Greece are 54th in the world, so they've dropped down 3 places. Finland are 63rd in the world. So look, we should go out there and absolutely take these apart tonight. We have to take these apart tonight. Look, we remember that game before the Euros when we played Iceland. We lost 1-0, and that was very poor, wasn't it? And I think that just summed up how we were going to be in the Euros, wasn't it? That game against Iceland, even though it was only a friendly. But this tonight is not a friendly. This is a match of importance because we have to get back to the Group B, Group A, out of Group B. You know, obviously, you got to show respect to Finland as well, but don't show them too much respect. Go out like we did against Ireland. Just go out, get a hold of the game by the scruff of the neck and attack it. You know, I get where Martin Keown comes from. He doesn't like that front foot. You know, because Simon Jordan says England playing on the front foot, and Martin Keown says, well, he doesn't like that terminology. He says it's not great. You know, he said some child asked him and says, what does front foot mean? What do I have to do? Martin Keown says, I wish the pundits would stop using that terminology because it's confusing kids now. Because kids are wondering, what's the front foot? They're thinking, put that foot forward to the front. That's what they're thinking. They're not realising the meaning in attacking sense. And I agree with Martin Keown. Why don't we just say we're going out on the attack, you know? And not on the front foot. Good evening, Tony, mate, says Gary D. Good evening to you, Gary. Hope you're well, mate. How do you think the game's going to go tonight, Gary? Are you looking forward to it? I think everybody's looking forward to the England now because it's a different manager and we're seeing a different way England are playing. So that is why we are now looking more forward to watching England because we know we are going out there with a difference and we are out there to try and attack teams and take teams apart. And that's how we should be playing. I mean, look, according to Luke Edwards, going back to Newcastle, he says Newcastle are drawn up a transfer plan for January with Eddie Howe and Paul Mitchell dispute is being resolved. What I would like to hear from is Darren Eales. I want that man. I think that man should come out and speak. No good going in the stack, dancing the night away or the afternoon away, singing, have you seen a Macam in Milan? We don't want to hear that. We want to know what the hell is going on. And I think Darren Eales should be coming out and speaking to the fans, you know. And then don't give the fans false hope. Don't say we're going to have a transformative window in the summer when we don't even do it. You know, don't make these statements. Only make these statements if we are going to have them windows and things are going to be honest. Because if Darren Eales is just going to sit there and tell lie after lie, then he's no better than the owner that we used to have at the club, who was a leech for 14 years. We don't want a clone of him. We want somebody to come out as a CEO out of like somebody who's local from the area, who would have that bit of passion because they're from Newcastle, they're born and bred in Newcastle, and somebody who, you know, who knows what the club means. I mean, I doubt Darren Eales doesn't know what the club means, but I just want to see more from him come out. I think he should come out and speak to the fans. I really do. I think he should. I think he should speak to the fans, though. We've got a fan advisory group. Why aren't we speaking to these fans? Why aren't we? You know, what is going on here? Gary says, yes, looking forward to it, but looking more forward to Newcastle getting back in action, mate. Yeah, that's back on Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But look, at the end of the day, it's the England game tonight. It's the... we just got to see how England do tonight. And just after tonight, then we turn our attentions to the Premier League on Sunday. Again, Wolves won't be easy away from home. You know, we've not really done well at Wolves in the past, so it is going to be a bit of a strange one. But tonight, my prediction for this game, what am I going to go for it? Do you know what? I'm going to say England will win this 4-0. I really do think England can smash 4 goals. If Greece, who are only 9 places above Finland, can smash them 3-0, then why can't we go out and smash these at least 4-0? And I think we can smash them at least 4-0. I really do. That is my prediction, 4-0. And I'm going to say Anthony Gordon will be on the score sheet and he will assist. Maybe Kane gets on the score sheet being his 100th cap because he probably wants that goal more than anything. So I'm going to say England to win this game 4-0 tonight. And I would love to see the Irish get a draw against Greece as well. That would be fantastic if they got a draw against Greece, the Republic of Ireland. I mean, Republic of Ireland on 58th place. They've moved up 2 places above Jamaica and Congo Democratic Republic. So, yeah. So it looks to be, it's going to be an interesting game tonight. So one I'm looking forward to, because like I say, I want to see how we set up at Wembley and how we do at Wembley. And that will determine what we do. I mean, if you look at the Euros, yeah, okay, we won the first game. We drew the next 2, which was boring. Then we won the next 3, 1 on penalties. And then we lost in the final. I believe if Lee Carsley was in charge for that tournament, I might have said we probably might have just shaded it and won it. Because we would have played attacking football. We would have played the players that would have been playing. And not just playing players that Southgate wanted to play. The likes of Phil Foden, he was absolutely shit in the Euros. I'm sorry, he was poor. Piss poor. You know, we saw Eze come on. He wasn't that great in the Euros. But Southgate was just playing his favourites. Yes, we're missing Bellingham from this team. We're missing Foden. I mean, look, Bellingham walks back in. Foden probably comes back in. But I hope Foden doesn't get straight back in. I hope he has to wait for his place. Because that's what we need to do. We need to start saying to players like Phil Foden, you have to wait. The last qualifier we played against Finland was in 2001, and we beat them 2-1. under Sven-Göran Eriksson. So, but again, the Finnish team's totally different team to what they were back then. So yeah, what's your thoughts for a scoreline tonight? Get your predictions in. As I say, I'm going 4-0 England. I can see it. I can see a boatload of goals. It's at home. We're at Wembley. Nice big pitch. Let's go and attack. And let's not just sit back after scoring one goal, which we won't do under Carsey. We will stay on the attack. The way we attacked Ireland on Saturday really rocked Ireland, let's be honest. They didn't know what hit them. And I think there's Finland teams there for the taking. And as I say, if Greece can push 3 past them, there's no reason why we can't push at least 4 past them. Mason's got his score prediction in. He's saying 3-0. Yeah, I'll go with that one, Mason, as well. 3-0. Beer 2-1 to England. I can't see them scoring Beer. Although Pookie might score, but yeah, I think England will have too much for them, Beer, to be honest with you. I really do. I think England will have too much. So I think we'll be fine on that one. I think we'll absolutely take them apart. But that's your prediction, mate. Yeah. Be great if Anthony Gordon gets a goal and assist, and he may get player of the match as well. So who knows? But yeah, certainly looking forward to the game starting. And it's a quarter-way kickoff as well. Don't know what the weather's like at Wembley, if it's raining or not, but, it doesn't matter. We've got to go out there and win the game. Simple as that. On YouTube, if you go on to the Barclays Women's Championship channel, they have just put out a new video today, which is a roundup from Sunday's games, but the heavy one that they feature is obviously our game away at the London City Lionesses. Very good watch. If you have seen it yet, or if you haven't seen it, it is a very good watch. So it's only on for 20 minutes, but it's absolutely brilliant. You say the goalkeeper scoring clip. No, I didn't know. Alan Barron says 5-0. Yeah, absolutely, Alan. Birmingham took the Mackhams apart 5-0, didn't they? Absolutely. Don't you mean man of the match, Tony, mate, lol? Yeah, well, you call it player of the match now, don't you? But it's man of the match, yeah. I think the reason they're calling it player of the match is because it's... Look, I get they can call it man of the match if it's men's playing, because why can't you call it man of the match? But, it's, yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, I mean, look, talking about the women's team, looking forward to seeing what they can do in this division. As I said on John's show last night, I'd be happy if they just stayed up in that league. We definitely could do with some more investment in there, though. So maybe before the transfer window shuts on Friday, maybe we might go out and do a little bit and get some players in. Because remember, there's no FFP in this league, so we can go out there. I know we've been heavily linked to Nikita Paris. That would be an amazing signing, Nikita Paris, for what she would bring to the team. But yeah, look, all in all, I was happy with the point. I was pleased with that on Sunday. And yeah, long may it continue in next games against Sheffield United, Kingston Park. I think fans will start turning up more and more now. I think they'll start turning up more and more for these games as well. To support the women, I know Pete Proudlock has got his ticket today for the game against Sheffield United, the first home game. That is on the 22nd, because Newcastle women are not playing this Sunday, as Reading pulled out of the league. And because Reading pulled out of the league, Newcastle are not playing. They've got a bye this weekend. Yaba says, hi, Tony, thanks for the gifted membership. Not a problem, mate, not a problem. Thank you. But yeah, as I say, it was great to see them get off with a point, and I was glad to go there. I'm glad I went to the game. Very nice place down at Bromley. If you like I say, if you haven't seen it, get on there and have a look to show you the inside of Bromley in the bar restaurant area. Really is nice. I mean, look, it's a nice little ground. Considering it's a League Two stadium as well. You know, it's better than some stadiums I've seen. That's for sure. Game, what's up, dude? I have some idea. Oh, okay. I didn't realise it was Bromley. That isn't too far. Yeah, it was at Bromley, Julie. And yeah, that's where the game was at, Bromley FC. That is apparently the London Lionesses' new home stadium, which I didn't realise it was their new stadium. I thought they'd played there anyway. But yeah, no, look, really nice. The food was nice. I've sent Pete a couple of pics for the food pics on Friday night, so you'll enjoy seeing them on Friday. I'll probably be on Pete's channel on Friday, so what I'll do is when I'm on Pete's channel on Friday, I'll probably explain the food pics for those two that I sent through. But yeah, absolutely, Julie. Yeah, and it was only £13 for a ticket, which wasn't too bad, to be fair. It was pretty reasonable. So, and Pete's got his ticket for the home game, which he said cost him about £8. I mean, yeah, if we do go on and win the championship, we'll go to the Super League, but I can't see us getting the Super League next season. Although miracles can happen, but I'll be happy for us to just to stay in the division, stabilise in there, and then look to get promoted. I could have gone next time. I will. Yeah, well, obviously, if we're still in the championship next season and the London Lionesses are, yeah, then definitely, Julie, absolutely. We've got Charlton to play down at the Valley, so if you're near the Valley, then make sure you get to that one, Julie, as well. Because I've got my season ticket now for the women's game, which is absolutely fantastic. I think the Sunderland match will definitely, at St James's Park, will definitely be a sellout. I think that'll be a full stadium, 52,000, and then that could be an absolute record in the championship, maybe. I think Bromley. I think Bromley did proud, but the only problem is I think the kitchen didn't cope with the amount of fans that were coming through the door because they're probably not used to that many fans. We definitely outnumbered this London City Lionesses. That is for sure. We definitely outnumbered their fans, 100%. I would say if there was 150, 200 of their fans maybe, and maybe 1,500 Newcastle fans, that doesn't surprise me. And Yaba, thank you very much indeed. He's gifted 5 black and white memberships. Thank you very much for your kind donation. Thank you very much indeed. Bia says, losing 5-0 to Man U in the Cup last year was an eye-opener. It certainly was, Bia. Yeah, I mean, look, that just tells you how hard the Super League is. And it's weird how they've got the League Cup and we've got Man United, Liverpool and Everton. Strange. But, it is what it is. We'll see how they get on in the League Cup as well. Should be interesting. But look, even if, we don't expect them to get out of that group in the League Cup. It's a group of death. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the girls. But look, Becky Langley's done a fantastic job. I mean, since the ownership came in, they helped the women's team, sorted them out, got them kits and everything. Amanda done a lot for them. And she was absolutely fantastic in that. And look how far we've come. Thank you again, Yaba. He's gifted another 5 memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. Biasi, is it true that Sinclair's banned from the women's games for asking them to go on his channel all the time? Not that I know of. He's not banned from any women's games, no. Not at all. I think when he went to the game against Man U, I think there was some fans question why he was there. Was he there just to try and because I think Adam P mentioned there was a loyalty point scheme or something, and it went towards your loyalty points or something, and I think that's why John. I think that's why John got asked about it. Andrew saying hi to Lady Sam. Is she in our chat? Because I've not seen her. Or is Andrew watching? Is TTR on live as well? And Andrew's probably putting in the wrong chat. Maybe. Yeah, thank you, mate, once again. No, absolutely. Right, let's reel off the members who have gotten these from Yaba. So we have Joe Linton gifted a membership, Billy F, Antunami, Pablo Bleed, Black and White Jones, and Connor McGinn. Also, Terry Cook, Corinne Shen, Richie Law, Monty Magpie, and Lady Sam as well. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much once again, matey. Once again, thank you very much. My mistake, she came up as a gifted membership. Yeah, absolutely. So no problem at all. Ian Fleming's in the chat. He's been a member for 14 months. Thank you very much, Ian. Thank you for your continued support, my friend. Mason is Cardiff City mad. Oh, God. Now you started something, Java. Now you started something. Just seeing the Wales goals there. They scored a couple of good goals, but they only won that game 2-1. Let's try. Good evening, Ian, says Julie. So TTR are doing a watch along tonight for the England game. I'm not sure if that's Paul and Billy doing it or if it's just Billy. So we'll just have to wait and see who does that one. But they always do a fantastic watch along. So if you don't want to hear the commentary on ITV, just mute your TV and listen to the guys at TTR. I'm just going to have a look. I don't, because normally they put it on who's doing the watch along, but that doesn't start in 1930. So as I say, I don't know who's actually doing it. If it's just Billy or if it's both Billy and Paul. But again, as I say, if you don't want to hear the bias, if you don't want to hear the commentary on ITV, if you don't want to hear Sam Matterface and is it Lee Dixon normally, then you can always switch it over and switch off the volume and listen to Paul and Billy on their commentary as well. Is the match on TV? Yes, it is, yeah, but it's on ITV, mate. ITV1. So there you go. ITV have now got the rights back for all England games again after they lost it to Channel 4. But ITV re-secured the rights. I'm pleased in a way because I was never happy with Channel 4's coverage of it. I didn't like their coverage, if I'm honest. And then Julie's confirmed it's ITV there as well. Right, guys. So look, we're coming to the end of this show, but it's only been a short show. But obviously, you might want to get yourselves ready, not just for the game, but also if you want to get on the watch along as well, if you're going to watch it on there. But if you have enjoyed tonight's show as well, then please don't forget to smash the like. It does help the channel up the search, and it means new viewers find it easily. So if you can smash that like, that'd be fantastic. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come in to subscribe, come be part of this great community. Also hit the bell notification. That tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record. or any upcoming shows as well. And again, special thanks to Yaba for gifting 10 Black and White memberships tonight. Thank you so much for your generosity, my friend. And Ian's coming with a super chat, £5 super chat, 3-0 Finland. Haha, Ian, there's no way Finland scoring 3 past us. Not a chance, mate, not a chance. But hey, thank you for your donation, mate. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, I need a TV license. Oh, well, don't care. Absolutely, just watch it. Sod them. We'll not see nothing ever. Don't worry. Don't worry. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Bye to you as well. Julie, see you all on TTR. Ian. Hi, Ian. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry I came on at the time when we were going off, Ian, but yeah. But look, thank you for your generosity again, your £5 super chat, Ian, and the fact that you're a continued member as well of the channel. It really is appreciated. And as I say, don't forget to smash those likes as well on the way out, guys. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe as well. I have shows coming up this week. Tomorrow night I'm on Harry's channel, which is for the Premier League show. Then on Thursday, I'll probably do a preview of the Wolves game. And then Friday, we'll probably have a look back at Eddie Howe's press conference and see what we can pick out of that. And then obviously, yeah, and then Sunday we'll have the pre-match again for the Premier League match as well. I'll watch it back, Tony. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, Ian. So we'll have the pre-match for the match against Wolves on Sunday, so that should be interesting. Let's hope we can beat them, and let's hope we can tame the Wolves. But tonight, let's hope the Lions roar, and they finish the job in style. Do you get where I'm coming from? Finish. Absolutely. But anyway, guys, as I always say at every show, remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white, or in case tonight, it's definitely 3 Lions bright tonight, because the new manager likes to play attacking football. We'll see how he does. But until then, enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the game. Let's hope we get some goals tonight. Until then, see you later. How are the lads and the lasses?